Welcome back, everyone, to another pod. Yes, we're still here.
Still doing this.
Still doing this.
New year, new me, new month.
Yeah, by the time you listen to this, it might be... Are you trying the drink already?
I'm thirsty.
Welcome back to Dead Dog Talking, our podcast where we sit and talk about anything, really. There's no
Pretty
real...
much. There is no...
Each time we started the pod, we had a criteria on what we talk about, and then we've just gone...
Yeah, so, well, because I listen to a lot of pods, and a couple of them, like, their whole selling point is every episode is completely different. We're going to do something completely different. That wasn't our selling point.
No.
And yet we kind of have fallen into
But then there
that.
are some pods which talk about a very specific topic and just talk about that, and that's not us either.
No.
So we're in the middle, really.
Yeah. We want to talk about everything, but like we don't really change up our... I guess we kind of change up the way that we do things each episode.
Yeah, we're trying. We're seeing what works.
We're throwing shit at the wall.
And speaking of throwing shit at the wall, today, and I haven't actually revealed what we're talking about to you, but now obviously I want to now so that people can tune off if they, although they've probably seen the title again. So I will be unearthing.
Yeah, but if it's getting uploaded, I'll see what the title is, and then I'll know what the episode's about.
That's right. Yeah. Smart thinking. Today, we will be... What are you doing?
I'm trying to read the title. Because it'll be...
Oh, down below.
It'll be under the video.
Yeah, leave a comment, subscribe.
Visual gag for anyone who's... Because you did say we needed to be a bit more visual.
Oh,
it's
right.
weird. We never strike the balance, because...
No.
We'll always do, like, little bits, and you'll be like... Yeah, but people who are listening to it won't see that. And then earlier you went, we should do something visual for the pod.
That is true, yeah. I'm not happy, really.
You're never satisfied.
Today, speaking of me, we will be unearthing...
When are we not speaking of you?
Can I just get what this pod is about out? Because I've been trying for like a minute. I will be unearthing / we will be unearthing a diary I wrote in 2013 about my holiday. Okay.
Right.
And I uncovered it earlier and I started reading it and I thought there's some gold in here.
But you've never been on holiday.
Well, yeah, that's the... well, you have to tune and find out.
You have to stick around and find out.
I'm going to take a sip of this drink that we have every pod. We have a mysterious drink.
Yeah.
Oh.
Were you a fan?
That is a cola.
It is, yeah.
A type of cola that...
Bar.
Meh.
Yeah.
Bar cola. Other colas are available.
Yeah, but other cheap colas are not as good.
That's true.
Find.
Bar's pretty solid, isn't it?
Bar's not too bad.
Should we get a sponsorship from Bar Cola?
Bar and Golden Sea. Holler at us. I remember on my way home from secondary school, we would... there'd be a group of us, and we'd each take turns buying a packet of Maryland cookies each day, and we'd share cookies on the way home.
Sharing is caring.
Yeah, and I
daring.
would often buy a can of Bar Cola because it was the cheap. I think it was like 39p for a can.
Yeah. Better in a can, you think, than a bottle?
I don't really remember.
Future pod content.
Bar Cola, and that's when I used to drink cream soda quite a lot because they had a bar cream soda.
That's an interesting.
And then I got sick of it because I drank it.
Cream soda.
Too much.
That's like drinking.
You ever had a cream soda?
Root beer.
It's the opposite. In fact,
but it's
root beer is closer to a cola than it is.
I guess.
To my knowledge, I've never drank a root beer. I wouldn't know.
I've had in my time.
Tell you what's great. Have you ever had a Coca-Cola float?
I hate them. I was just about to say that actually.
Right.
I've had one, and I was like, "This nope."
Probably not be a fan of cream soda. Then.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Too sweet.
Too sweet. What were we talking about?
What
drink.
else is in the drink?
It's got sharpness, so I'm assuming you didn't put lemon in it.
Didn't put.
Although lemon coke is a thing.
Lemon coke's quite nice, yeah. But I didn't do that.
On a very, I'm going to take a tiny, quick little tangent. Hot honey, you know, hot honey's becoming like a thing now.
I do, yeah.
Crisps.
Hot honey crisps.
Walkers have a hot honey.
Ooh. See, I quite like hot honey if it's balanced right.
I think something sweet, yes. Jaffa cakes, hot honey. Yeah, chocolate, hot honey. I get it. Crisps. I'm struggling there.
No, because I get a hot honey dip with chicken strips. In the place that I get from,
okay.
and it's quite nice. It's like chicken and waffles. You ever had chicken and waffles? And they put syrup on them. That's quite nice.
Right.
Get that from the Harvester. If anyone cares,
we will do a food pod at some
I'd
point.
love to do a food pod. I was going to say, because the other day I was thinking, does a food pod make sense? But there is, I don't know who runs it, who does it, but there's a food pod out there that's quite good. There's a couple.
It's like the worst MI6 agent I've ever heard of. Well, he's out there somewhere.
My dad's favourite podcast, you would think it was this one, but it's not. It's called Off Menu. Have you ever heard of Off Menu podcast?
No,
it's I believe it's Ed Gamble and
you got to roll the dice with that guy.
Who's that other comedian, Ginger, kind of quirky.
Yes, I think I know who exactly you're on about, but I can't think of his name.
Yeah. Oh no, I hope he's not listening to this.
I doubt it.
I doubt it.
If you are,
yeah,
spread the love. You know what I mean?
Yeah, come on. We're trying to remember your name. We think you're really funny and you're talented. Your name evades us.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Off Menu podcast, they get guests in and they go through like a menu with them, their ideal menu.
Okay.
And they always start with, I think is it
Stars.
No, they start with it's bread or something else. I can't remember.
Right.
It's like an entree. Is it an entree? Is that the word?
Well, I did have an idea for something we might do in the future relating to food. So
keep that to yourself.
Can we get on to today's fest hole?
Are you gonna finish telling me what's in this fucking drink?
It's lime, isn't it?
It's lime, and it's also raspberry vodka.
Is it?
Yeah.
Fucking, I didn't taste that. I'm feeling it.
I don't think I put too much in. Because I thought, raspberry and lime. I guess
there is something,
that kind of
something
works.
there. I just thought very strong lime, you know?
Yeah. Yours has hardly any lime and hardly any raspberry in. Because I'm always a bit wary with new flavours with you.
So you get more of everything?
No. That's not.
And you go, yeah, because I wasn't sure.
I just know your palate is not, not quite there.
Thanks. Fest Hole, if you didn't realise, is a social media group that posts anonymous confessions.
Ooh.
And today I have a pretty good one.
Yeah, go on.
Here we go. And you are rating them, of course, out of 5. What is it? What was our thing you said? Fesses out of the hole?
Yeah, how many fesses out of the hole?
How many fesses out of the hole? Okay. I have a husky who talks, that's in quotation marks, when he wants something.
Right, okay, because quotation marks make sense. I thought this person was just mental.
Whilst on the phone to a then colleague, I heard a husky talking in the background and commented on having the same breed. It turned out the noise was his non-verbal daughter. I wanted the floor to swallow me up.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh, that's really funny that the sound was so specific. Well, that must be another husky. And it's just yeah.
That's unfortunate. I think you would have to seriously...
They said they were on the phone to a colleague?
Yeah, to a then colleague, yeah.
Oh,
so at least it's not a...
So I assume they quit their job like the next day. That's why it's a then colleague.
Maybe.
Because they were like, absolutely fucking not. I'm not doing that again.
That's pretty awful, isn't it?
That is yeah, it is awful. But it's the fact that they thought, oh, that sound is so familiar to me that it must be this.
That is the only possible thing it could be. So there you go.
And they were
out
wrong.
of 5.
I'm gonna give that 4 fesses out the hole. I think
it's a pretty good one, isn't it?
Yeah.
How are you reviewing them again? What's it based on?
How sort of outlandish they are, or how I guess just the reaction I give, because that was a very whoa, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, is that Fess is done?
Yeah, we just have that one today, and we'll move swiftly on to the main topic of today's pod. My holiday diary.
Okay.
It is called Cabin in the Woods.
Yeah, I've seen it. Yes, it's shit.
It has a cover look. I wrote this properly like a sort of a log.
Yeah.
2015 to St. Ives, Cornwall.
Lovely. How many people did you see on your way to St. Ives?
How many people did I see?
Yeah. Do you get where I'm going with this?
Nope.
As I was walking to St. Ives, I saw a man with 7 wives. Each wife had 7 cats. Or something. I can't remember. I can't quite remember how it goes. There's 7 cats with 7 bags. 7 bags with. It's a pub in, I think.
Right.
And then the riddle is how many people were walking to St. Ives? 1, because I was walking there, and they were all walking the other way.
Can't tell if you sport that riddle or
Sort of, yeah.
Or even did it in the first place.
Mm.
I'll be honest. This is quite a long document.
Brilliant. Buckle in, buckaroos.
So I will see how it goes because I found it today, and I thought, and there was some pretty good stuff in it.
How many pages is it?
It's 33 pages.
Fuck off.
But that's not all. Like, it's not constantly text. There's like pictures in it.
Oh, can you just describe the pictures to me?
What do they call it? Like a text description.
Yeah, like an audio description.
So, do you want me to begin
at the beginning?
The start, I guess.
Yeah.
So Friday, 8:00.
What, AM, PM?
I assume AM.
Let's hope so.
I will say as well that I'm a bit of a better writer now, but there are some things in here which, you know.
Don't edit as you go, just raw.
Okay.
Yeah.
What have I gotten myself into? An entire week imprisoned in a shabby, mediocre cabin with my family. I'm not sure if I dreaded the agonising monotony of the idea of the sense of being stuck with my darling brother. Or simply I would suffer withdrawal symptoms from my computer.
Question.
How do you finish the first paragraph?
What year was this?
This is 2015.
15, so
yep.
You were...
So that was 11 years ago.
Yeah, so you were 19? Almost.
Yeah.
On the cusp. Right, yeah. Well, that makes sense. Because it was a very melodramatic way to start it. What have I got myself into?
And it's not.
But I was imagining you as like a 10-year-old.
Oh, right.
But just very dramatic.
Yeah, it's little context. Yeah, my parents, our dog, and then my brother, who would have been about 9 or 10.
God, what have you got yourself into?
Well, the time had come. I'd made my choice. I'm up for the challenge.
Did you make your choice?
11:20. Saying goodbye was just the start.
What did you say goodbye to? Your computer?
Pulling the plug and walking away was the hard part.
Yeah, you could. I mean, 19. Yeah, that makes sense. You've really shaped yourself a little bit in your humour.
Yeah, I felt a sudden loss of a sense of duty to my gadgets for one entire week. I will also say that this is definitely done for a sort of comedic effect.
Oh yeah,
there is no way that I actually.
So. Yeah.
For one entire week, I would be alone, armed only with a book, 4 barely stable TV channels, a charged out Game Boy, several exam papers (brackets you can imagine my joy), and this laptop. This was going to be tough for me. Yeah,
you must were 19.
Yeah, must have been A-level final exams or something.
And you were 19.
Yeah.
No.
No? What have I got exam papers then?
I don't know. Are you sure you were 19?
Well, 2015. May 2015. 18.
18?
No,
yeah.
17.
Oh, right.
17.
Yeah.
Can't do basic maths.
That's A-level then, yeah? I believe. I can't remember now.
I pray to all the gods that they grant me internet whilst I appreciate the escape. I feel it unescapable, intoxicating, and a compulsory reminder of the bigger world. Then there is a photo of my brother making a stupid face in the back of the car.
Yeah, I can picture it.
We still haven't left or close to for that matter, but final touches being put into the motion for our 4-hour journey ahead. Soon we'll be heading out into the open road, venturing into the very well-known tourist-invaded St. Ives. Very cynical, even back then.
Yeah, no, it's very authory.
11:40.
It's very sort of wink at the audience.
Clearly, our early morning was more of an impatient afternoon.
I don't know what that means. Do you know what that and the very opening of this
like Douglas
has
Adams
reminded me of? I was once, I think it was in HMV. This was years and years ago, when Morrissey brought out his autobiography.
Oh yeah.
And obviously he's a very what's the word? Self-centered, egotistical.
Yes.
He published his autobiography under the Penguin Classics line, already up himself. But you open the first page and it reads something akin to
Makeup is a lie.
No. Well, yeah, but it's that kind of edgy, witty lyricism. And I think it starts with "My childhood was streets upon streets upon streets."
So it's like a song, basically.
Yeah, I'm like, shut the fuck up. Like,
wait, what comparison are you making to?
Well, it's just what have I got myself into? And then our morning was an afternoon, or whatever the fuck you just said.
But we are now moving farewell Wales and on to England. I have this overwhelming feel of regret mixed with a pinch of fear. Again,
most Welsh people going into England feel that.
Question circulated: was this the right choice? Will we reach our destination before the sun sets? And more importantly, will it rain? I would get my answers by the end of the day. Such a drama queen.
Will these things happen by the end of the day? I guess I'll find out by the end of the day.
Yeah, unless 3:47, very specific. Again, that's probably for comedic effect because there's no way. Finally, we had arrived, although more waiting would proceed as we weren't allowed the keys and therefore access to our cabin until 4 p.m. sharp. Stingy bastards.
Wait, but 3:47, so you had precisely 13 minutes to wait.
Yeah.
Chill the fuck out, Mr. Thompson.
Thanks to multi-hour podcasts and Imagine Dragons, the journey went surprisingly quick, although shite. Literally.
The journey would go incredibly slowly with Imagine Dragons.
Imagine it. During our midway break, Dad took off to relieve himself.
Sorry?
Then came back to the...
I've got to watch what I say because I'm... Did your dad listen to the pod or just your brother?
No, neither of them know how to access podcasts. So,
what you said?
My brother does.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Yeah. I thought he said mother.
No, brother.
Yeah. Then came back to the realization that he'd stepped in dog shit. At least that's what he first calculated. He then naturally began scraping it against the curb directly below where I was tucking into a nice cheese and bacon sandwich. When the smell hit us, we realized this was no dog. Sufficient to say, I rammed down the food I had left. While his dad scraped the remaining excrement off with a wipe, his words, bellowing with majesty, I would never shit in a bush. Poignant.
Oh, it was human.
Yeah.
Oh.
After I had swallowed my food, I am proud to admit I laughed through most of this, along with Mum, whilst the dog stared in astonishment at our stupidity and hopelessness. Nothing else really occurred on our journey apart from a couple of windmills, most of which were dead.
Windmills?
I don't know how a windmill can be dead, but...
Wait, so why have you gone back to the journey?
Yeah, I guess I'm just recalling.
You had 13 minutes to wait, so you thought, fuck it, we're going to drive around for a bit.
No, this is like, this was before. This is me recalling the journey there.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It's a framing device.
If you like. A depressing grey sky and some grass. The only mentionable sight was two relatively large women driving a white van with "The Beast" painted in hot rod red on the back.
Which beast?
How uplifting. Don't know, it's just a van with "Beast" written on it.
Oh, I thought it was like a picture of the Beast.
5 o'clock, we had unloaded. We're now classed as settled in. Marked accordingly with a cup of tea.
What time was this, sorry?
5 o'clock.
Oh, yes, you had an hour, exactly an hour, since you would... Because I assume you were raring to, like, get in there sooner, because you were 13 minutes early.
Yeah. I was like, please let us in this cabin. Like,
4 o'clock's not odd time, it's usually 3 o'clock for a check-in.
Of all the things to observe while entering your temporary home, I dominantly announced my disappointment and grief at the minuscule, laughable TV. While sat on the intended arrangement to watch said TV, the screen was smaller than my phone. Forget birdwatch, we would need the binoculars just to see this fucking thing.
How big was your phone? There's no way there was a TV with a screen smaller than your phone.
I don't know, okay? I pictured us all required to sit around the TV cross-legged, creating a sacrificial arrangement that would certainly turn the neighbours' heads. Our household treats the television as a fire, the central point of the family, providing warmth, laughter, and even sorrow when needed. This monstrosity would better suit a bin.
Right. The small TV.
Yeah.
It would be better as a bin.
Yeah.
You wouldn't fit much in it, so what's the fucking point?
I mean, there's a lot of trash on TV right now.
Oh, right. Oh, it was a social commentary.
That could be,
I
yeah.
see.
I then proceed to move around the cabin, giving it full inspection. I could actually put the photos on the...
You were inspecting it, were you?
I could put the photos on the actual pod as we go, because there's the TV.
Yeah, right. That's pretty big for the time. It's not
For the time.
It's not plasma, but it's it's not the size of a phone.
Whilst the tea cooled down, crappy lighting, broken cupboard, polished sofa, and hollow walls, standards were set really high. Then I entered my bedroom and quickly discovered it was our bedroom, together and within touching distance. Fantastic. Didn't help that the beds themselves were on a combination of Play-Doh and cardboard, gliding on wheels and creaking with every movement. As a finishing touch, they were plastered in self-promotions from our camp, bright yellow with John Fowler Holidays written out repeatedly, a gospel for us all to see. We're still on the first day. Might have to... Well, I can't really speed things along because I just don't know where it's going, guys.
How fascinating.
5:20. Outside, I can say, is far more intriguing, providing you can get past the maze of cabins that have more shapes and sizes than your average pair of jeans. You reach a large open forest area.
What does that mean? I can't even pull that apart poetically.
Providing you can get past the maze of cabins that have more shapes and sizes than your average pair of jeans. Yeah, I think that's, you get boot cut and narrow and...
Yeah, but you said your average pair of jeans, so there is an average. So an average can't have multiple...
I don't know.
Forms.
This is what the man's saying, okay?
Well, the man's an idiot.
Guardian of nature, what? The sound of birds, rushing water and leaves blowing in the breeze was a welcome change. It was actually peaceful. Plus, as a bonus, no other resident was here either. The only living things present were a family of rabbits that bounced effortlessly across the greenery. Even the grey sky and dropping temperature faded from my attention.
Right.
Beautiful, like being in a fairy tale.
Right, yeah.
5:40. Food had become priority now as the day started to wind down. Our casual trip to Tesco didn't go too well.
5:40? I thought you were like 10 to 8 earlier.
Oh, no. We're still early days.
God.
I selfishly filled the basket with items of my own liking whilst Dad complained about food despite the fact we were in a supermarket. I think McDonald's came into the possibility at one point, but in the end we settled with some microwavable fries. So actually not much different.
Microwavable fry, that's so depressing.
6:30, internet in big bold letters, big capital letters with exclamation marks. My phone is my saviour, providing me with all the necessities in one place. At least now I'll be relatively up to date with the rest of the world, as I have no idea what the week will or won't bring.
Well, yeah, because of course you're the Minuteman. You're up to scratch on everything.
And St.Ives being the most isolated location on planet Earth.
I mean, nowhere else is less hospitable and more remote than St.Ives.
11:14, just finishing off this diary for the first day, if it even classes as a day. Nothing else happened. We played Mario Kart for 2 minutes, watched some traffic cops, listened to Archie's musical talents erupting from his arse, and relentlessly attempted to remember my Twitter password. I had a look at the activity list that Freddie Fox offers. It all sounds terrifying and something I definitely won't go near. Ultimately, gutted that we missed den building with Freddie and his gang, tears flowing down my cheek. Oh, and I also crashed the car into a bush whilst trying to wind down the windows, which I failed in itself. Also, my hopes of going to a zoo were smashed as I was reminded that we have our own animal to attend to. Let's see what tomorrow has in store, I guess.
Right.
And I think I'll leave it there.
And you were raring to go for the zoo.
Who wouldn't be raring to go to the zoo?
I mean, when you're a kid, maybe. I'm not that fascinated by zoos anymore, if I'm honest. When was the last time you went to a zoo? I'm pretty sure the last time I went to a zoo was in school for a school trip.
Oh.
Yeah, and that was obviously 10 plus years ago.
10 plus.
Over a decade ago.
A long time ago, when they had like elephants and shit.
What do they don't have elephants in the zoo anymore? What do you mean?
Not really.
I remember seeing a giraffe in the zoo.
Yeah.
And some penguins, I think.
Yeah, it's sort of the animals you'd see in a zoo.
Well, yeah, I'm just trying to remember. We're sat here listening to your fucking diary.
Do you have a favourite...
If I can remember some things from my past,
do you have a favourite zoo
I'll tell
animal?
you about them.
Obviously, animals shouldn't be in a zoo
unless
they're endangered.
I don't think, even if they are endangered, surely.
I don't know.
Because they're not really conserving them if they put them in a zoo. You can conserve them in the wild.
That's true.
That's the best thing to do, surely.
Yeah. But
just favourite animal, then I guess. But discounting dogs or cats because they're not in any zoo anywhere.
All right. As a kid, then, when you went to the zoo, was there an animal you really had to see? Like you felt like you needed to see. Like if I go home now without seeing this animal, then I might as well kill myself.
No, that wasn't the reason behind those thoughts. That was something completely
Unrelated.
I do have to say that was a joke.
Yes.
That's otherwise that's quite concerning. That I'm just so blatantly like talking about that.
Sarcasm.
No, but I have a zoo story for
all that, and it was no. Well, can I just say mine? It's probably red pandas. I read.
Oh yeah, red pandas are cute.
They're pretty, and they're so secretive. So when you do find them, you're like, "Got you, fucker!" Like you ain't running away from me. Stay till feeding time. Pro tip. Get to see the lynx
in
Africa.
Chesington Zoo, which is also part of Chesington Water Adventures. Not even in the zoo, because you got the zoo bit when you first come in, and then there's also a bird sanctuary bit that it's a huge cage basically that you walk through, and they give you a little cup.
Oh right, yeah, with
a bit of like
bird
just
seed and shit in, yeah.
Yeah, well no, this was sort of like it was like a popcorn. Syrupy thing.
Oh yeah.
And they come and they sit on your hand and
that's the closest a bird's got to you, isn't it?
Yeah. Hey. Very good.
That was pretty good. Can I just say, for the record, that that wasn't a joke?
Right, yeah. Okay. Perfect. When I was a kid, I remember there was a place in Tenerife called Laura Park or Laura Parque, or I don't know how you pronounce it. But we'd go there. That was a zoo that we'd go to.
Yeah.
And I think the last time that we went on holiday with our grandparents, like me and my two cousins, we didn't insist on, but we were like, oh, we'd love to go there just as a final time that we're going to see this place. And it was quite underwhelming, if I'm honest. I mean, it's a big place, and I then remember going to Tenerife with a couple of friends a couple of years later, and we went to that side of the island, and we could have gone to there because we were also getting tickets to Siam Park, which is a water park, where I almost died. Maybe keep that for a future
more traumatic
episodes.
Childhood memories.
Yeah, well, no, this wasn't childhood. This was, I want to say,
okay, just traumatic memories then.
Yeah, I want to say I was at least 20 when that happened, but
right. Still a child at heart, though.
Yeah,
and in mental capability as well.
Yeah. Anyway, to go back to another time that I almost died in.
Hang on, was that the end of that story, or are you going to another
yeah,
one? Or is this like a story within a story?
I'm going to keep that one for the holiday episode.
Right, you have to keep watching this pod then to find out how he almost died
in a water park. But now I'm going to tell you about how I almost died in a zoo. London.
So there was this great big fucking water park. Came in, flooded.
Got stabbed by a chimpanzee. No, I didn't. I was
Ape Escape.
It was London Zoo.
Yep.
I was in a stroller. It was only last year. Yeah, I was a baby, little baby. Although apparently I was quite a big baby. When I came out, I had a touch of jaundice. I was just this little sort of like
I can imagine,
dumpy
you basically
yellow.
just look exactly how you are, but b
brilliant, yeah. But So we were looking at the elephants, I believe.
I was, I think, a £5 baby, £5 something. Oh, very small baby.
You were definitely a bargain bin baby. I don't know if I'd pay any more than £5.
Oh, that's fair. It's £5 though, isn't it?
50% off, baby, and then you rock up.
It's the reduced to glitter baby.
Yeah. See, I can imagine you as a baby is just your face as it is right now on a baby.
Right. Don't work like that.
No, but it'd be funny if it did.
Yeah.
Anyway,
too good to go, baby, isn't it?
Yeah. Too good to go, baby.
Please take it. Just take it. It's the end of the day.
Can I get? Is it a sandwich or like a meal deal? No, it's this baby.
It's a fucking baby.
It's a baby. He's got glasses.
Oh, baby leaf salad. No, just a baby.
Baby leaf salad. That's really good. He's got glasses and he thinks he's an author. Just read his fucking diary.
Baby, and he refuses to eat greens. Baby leaf salad. Leaf salad. Leave it alone. Right. Anyway, Captain Salad Bar.
7:30 a.m. I've just been born. What have I got myself into?
Or out of.
Oh, you're lucky that your mum doesn't listen to this podcast.
Well, it's all natural. I
Was
hope so.
Anyway, so
I go, what's this fucking test tube doing up there?
I'm in my stroller. What's this in the freezer? That's Jake. Or it will be.
He's just chilling out. I bet he is.
Yeah.
That's why I'm so cool.
Next to the nuggets.
In the fridge, do you say?
You love a chicken nugget?
In the fridge?
No, freezer, obviously.
Oh, right.
You can't keep it in the fridge.
Exactly.
Might think it's mayonnaise.
Wait, was I like one of those babies that were frozen
Yeah.
years ago?
Oh, like a Walt Disney head kind of vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, let me finish my story. Let me start my story. So we're in London Zoo. I'm in my stroller. I get put up next to the to look at the elephants.
Yep.
And again, I'm right by the bars basically.
Is it bars or glass?
I can't remember. As a baby, I think it was bars.
Didn't you ask your mummy while you were there? The bars or glass, mummy?
Yeah. Well, at the time, I'm sure I would have noticed what it was, but now I can't remember because I was a baby at the time.
You should have written it down.
I'll ask next time I see my mum. I'll be like, "What was it?" Because I'm assuming because of the story, it was bars. Because this elephant picks up weirdly enough, a trunk with its trunk.
It's already got one. Why is it anything got one?
Hoarding, yeah.
Yeah.
So Nelly picks up this trunk with her trunk, and just dashes it full force at me, and it shatters against the bars.
That was the world saying that, look, this man's gonna something.
He's gonna be a problem. At some point.
Either we don't need him, or he's gonna do something so horrendous that we've got to stop him now.
Oh, you think it was like a time traveling elephant?
It could be.
It's like a baby Hitler.
Time traveling elephant.
Yeah.
That's the best disguise. If Jim Carrey can do it, anyone can do it. No Ace Ventura reference.
Oh, I see. I thought you were talking about Horton Hears a Who.
Or that.
Is that Jim Carrey? I know he did The Grinch.
Maybe.
Who knows? Dr. Seuss, if you're out there, let us know.
Yeah, and if you're a time traveling elephant.
Yeah. There's got to be a pun there somewhere. Something about packing a trunk.
Yeah, well, that was the obvious
Back
one.
to the Future.
Yeah.
If you can think of a funny time traveling elephant
just
joke,
don't
let
tell
us
us, you know.
Yeah.
Right. So you know he died.
Yeah. You've put your diary away.
I can restart.
I'd like another.
You want a bit more?
Yeah.
An actual day of activities.
I think skip a few days ahead.
Oh, really? You don't mean?
Yeah.
Dive I want to go
straight
to the next day though.
Oh, okay.
Because you never know what's it going to be, guys. Because I can't remember.
Right.
Right. Day 2, the Barren Wilds. That's what it's called. It's got a chapter title. Here and Back Again, a shit story. Saturday.
Is all of that written down?
8:35. Truly surprised I slept as well as I did. Thankfully, the piss-poor representation of a mattress didn't corrupt my mind and force a sudden wake-up protocol Coldness struck through my body. The smell of toast brought me back into existence. With the blissful words of "Tea's ready, Jake," my body reacted with a slow reboot. Whilst the tea...
Wait, you woke up and you had tea?
Cup of tea.
Oh, I see.
Whilst the tea... Yeah, I didn't wake up with a full course meal.
Well, no, because you said you smelt toast. Were you having a stroke?
You might be.
Well, it was, morning, yeah. But you were next to your brother. Come on.
Whilst the tea awakened me, we lacked biscuits. A cup of tea is tarnished by the lack of a classic biscuit. No multi-flavoured exotic shit, but just a rich tea would suffice. Other biscuits are available.
Yeah, I feel like if you were a biscuit, you would be a rich tea.
Really?
That's not the compliment you think it is.
I'm quite pale.
Pale and classic.
I'm classic.
If you want to keep
I'm classic.
If you want to take it as a compliment, you can say that I meant it as
See, you could have said something like, "You'd be a nice biscuit because you're nice."
Yeah, but you're not, and also nice biscuits aren't. They've got a bit of.
I think you'd be a malted milk.
Yeah, I'll take that. It's quite boring, but it's safe. It's nice. Ironically,
but rich tea would suffice. That's going on my wish list, right above breadsticks and iced tea.
Fucking hell, you live dangerously.
I don't get the. I always feel.
If you were a musician, your rider would be iced tea, breadsticks, and digestive biscuits. Wait, not digestive, rich tea.
Rich tea, yeah.
Digestives are so much better than.
Oh no, I disagree. I fully disagree with that.
Because you're a boring biscuit.
I'm a boring biscuit.
You're a boring biscuit of a
Kinky.
man.
To further the process
Not a Bourbon biscuit.
Oh yeah, boring.
Yeah.
To further the process until fully operational, I deemed a shower applicable. I always feared showers, and their constant control over temperature was always prominent.
Feared showers?
With me, I could never enjoy a relaxing shower, as I'd be constantly and religiously altering the dial to ensure I wouldn't scold myself to fucking death. This shower...
Religiously?
I'm just using words to sound fancy.
Yeah,
okay?
yeah, obviously.
Nobody's read this, to my knowledge, until now. This is exclusive. I can conclude was relatively successful, judging from the fact I still had all my skin.
Right, and you deem that a success.
Basically, I take one little mundane thing in your life and I
write
blow it
3
out
fucking
into
paragraphs
proportions.
about it.
11:10. After scouring a map for half an hour and scanning every possible tourist leaflet in the planet, we had finally come to a decision. To go.
Can I take a guess as to where you're gonna?
You're never gonna guess it.
Right, I reckon you went to a quarry, because you seem like the sort of person who, when you go on holiday to St.Ives, you want to visit a quarry.
What, my BBC Doctor Who in the 70s?
Yeah.
Quarry. There's your Doctor Who reference for this pod.
There you go. Well, no, because I watched a film the other day called, I think it's Nuts in Autumn or something, with Alison Steadman.
What sort of film? Oh, okay. Because it could have been any type of film.
Could have been. But no, they go...
Nuts in Autumn?
They go camping. Yeah, it was a BBC Play for Today kind of thing.
Who's Autumn?
But they go on a day trip to a quarry. I'm like, yeah, I could imagine.
I've been to a quarry in my time.
And little knitted hat.
Xenor. Akin to an alien planet, I've put in brackets. Xenor.
There's another Doctor Who reference for you there.
Our goal was to drive to the middle of nowhere and walk for a bit. Simple but ambiguous to the point of mystery. Our drive consisted of winding roads and sprawling meadows. The horizon seemed to stretch with every moment. The only factor letting us down was the grey clouds that swallowed the sky. The only traffic had even camouflaged into the surrounding natural landscape. Sat-nav should be reliable, and so far she had been, but I don't realise what we did to piss her off, but she ultimately drove us round the bend, brackets, sorry.
Hey.
By taking us in a giant loop, achieving no real progress. I even knew back then how shit my jokes were.
Yeah, no, I'm glad that you're self-aware.
Fortunately, the view engulfing us was magnificent, and in the end we forgave her misstep, as it ultimately led us to a small village, which would become our starting point for our expedition.
So you went on a hike, basically?
Oh, we're still in the car at the moment.
No, I know you're still in the car.
Well, we got a dog, we do a lot of walking.
Yeah. I was once tricked into
walking?
going on a hike. Yeah.
How can you be tricked onto going on a hike?
So, we went... It was me and my mum when I was a kid. Went to... I want to say it's Yorkshire. It was up north.
Uh-huh.
Because one of my mum's university friends lived up there, so we went to visit him. And I was told we were going to do a pub crawl. Loved a pub, even as a kid.
Yeah, alcoholic.
Yeah. No, just I like the vibe of a pub. I like the social
Why have you not worked in a pub?
It's a good probably because it would be stressful. I wouldn't want to because I don't like dealing with drunk people when I'm sober. I also don't like dealing with them when I'm drunk. But like I had where I work now.
You have a few issues.
I have a lot of issues with drunk people. So I wouldn't want to purposely be in an environment where it's all just drunk people.
Right.
I can deal with the few that I have to deal with currently. But so I was told it was a pub crawl. We started at one pub and then we hiked over the fucking Yorkshire moors for the best part of a day. And then we got back to the sort of town, and went to another pub. And I was like, well, that wasn't a fucking pub crawl, was it? It was 2 pubs in one day.
It was a pub to pub.
Yeah, it was a trick. It was an A to B. And you had to be there to see it. Yeah, to be to see. Yeah.
12:30.
Sorry.
After a small detour around the area, we discovered a coastal path that would lead us, strangely enough, along the coast. More pressing.
That's the first funny thing you've actually written.
Thanks.
Not in general.
More pressing matters were at hand. Rumbling stomachs. We approached a small cafe, seemingly abandoned on first look. Sure enough, on entry there were people and a menu. Can't say the range was outstanding. They offered soup, sandwiches, and pies. With the prospect of a treacherous and exhausting walk, I had no other choice but to chance a pie. The pie itself was of high standard, and the salad was nicely dressed and varied. Yeah, blouse and just a very that didn't excuse the fact that this meal, in quotation marks, was over £8. £8, quite a lot back then.
Did you have to pay for your meal?
No.
So then why are you chatting? I remember my grandparents took me up to the Highlands once, and we stopped for fish and chips somewhere in the Highlands. So like it's not. You're not known for fish and chips in the middle of a landlocked...
Where's the fish, Where's it coming from?
Well, they must have got it imported or brought in land. So, like, you can still serve fish in places.
Yeah, I know, but it's not really fresh, is it?
Yeah, it's not straight out the sea.
You can still serve fish in some places.
So you would think...
Not fucking Lake and Liddles, is it?
Yeah, well... You would think, because it's not near the coast, they're not going to, like, charge stupid prices.
I know, but they need to get the fish there.
Right, well, they must have got them an Uber XL because it was like 25 quid each for fish and chips. It was like 60, 70 quid for the 3 of us to have fish and chips. It was mental. And it wasn't even that good. I enjoyed that holiday a lot. We had is camper van the one that's like static?
No.
Right. Well,
that's
the other
a caravan.
one.
Camper van is the one that's a van and you drive.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we were in a caravan, and all I remember is, I say all I remember. I remember quite a lot, but I remember as we were driving up there, the car broke down, so we had to get a hire car for the rest of the journey up there, and then on the way back down, drop off the hire car and get the actual car to do the rest of the journey. Isn't it? Yeah.
What was it, a hearse?
I also remember that I used to be really bad about not getting my inhalers when I needed them, like renewing them at the right time, and so we drove to Scotland and I didn't have an inhaler with me.
Brilliant.
So as soon as we got to Scotland, I had to like go to a pharmacy, I think, and get an emergency one. But yeah, in the caravan, all my granddad would watch and this was true of him at home as well, but ITV4.
God.
Was it ITV4 or ITV3? But it was...
Gets worse as the number goes up.
Yeah. Well, I don't know, because there used to be, like, was it Jeremy Brett, Sherlock Holmes? I used to enjoy watching that, but that wasn't on. It was Jeeves and Wooster, which at the time I couldn't stand. And my grandma couldn't stand it either. But my granddad would just be happy just sat there watching Jeeves and Wooster over and over.
Yeah.
And then Poirot, which we'd seen back to back to death, so...
So on Netflix now.
Is it?
Yep. Poirot and Miss Marple.
Well, the David Suchet?
Yep.
Well, maybe we should give it a go.
On Netflix. Where are we?
Sorry to derail your...
It's fine. It's fine.
I just feel like...
You're contributing,
I should contribute.
The overall expected profit would be solely based on the fact that there were no other place within proximity. Tourists would either starve or be forced to pay an eyebrow-raising price for a small selection of meals.
£8 for a meal is not too bad.
Another noticeable thing that caught my attention was my brother's boxed sandwich kit. Not only did it contain a gigantic orange that would have served admirably as a bowling ball, but it had the following printed on the side of the box. The message was most strange and alien to us and served more as a joke than its serious implication. The message reads... Not suitable for children who can't sit unaided.
What? This is on the side of a lunchbox?
Yes. 110. The walk that would follow was one of awe-inspiring views overlooking the gigantic horizon-breaking ocean, coated with a layer of sunlight that was most welcome. The path was created on pure popularity, and the steps to climb the surrounding hills was made for those of giants.
Was it the ocean, or was it the sea?
What the fuck is the difference?
Is the ocean is like
for
out
most
there,
it's
right?
out there.
You've got like the Atlantic Ocean and the Pacific Ocean, and the sea is
you can't be
at the seaside or on the seafront.
Oh bollocks!
And you see the sea.
Bollocks.
I don't think from land you can see the ocean. You can only see the ocean if you're looking at a map and it says Pacific Ocean.
That's very specific, isn't it?
No, it's very
Reaching
specific.
the pinnacle, we stared in glee at the coastal front, the sea clashing with the land and the sky.
You stared in glee, so like big grins.
Yeah.
The camera panned across your family.
We were like insane. Whilst Dad sat on a bench further down, pretending to play invisible drums.
Right. Bit of a jokey, your dad.
My dad is a drummer. Or was a drummer. He's dead. He just don't play drums.
So you, your mum, your brother, and your dog all stood, I assume, on like a cliff's edge, grinning like idiots.
And then it pans.
To your dad on a damp bench, just doing that.
Insane.
Yeah.
It's basically Shutter Island.
Right.
Continuing along, our expedition was powering ahead. We were in a single file. Why are we in single file? Enclosed by Danny, which is the dog, skipping ahead and Dad dawdling behind. We were seeing our fair share of wildlife as well, all to encompass us in this desolate nature dominant country. Am I tiring you out?
Sorry, yeah.
Whether it was a crow attacking a buzzard, a herd of rabbits, or even a sun...
It just sounds like a long day. I want to get back to the caravan and chill out.
Or even a sunbathing hairy caterpillar. We were showcased the very diversity of the land. The best way I could describe this rabbit-infested, undulating land is of being better suited for Teletubbies.
Right.
No ocean in Teletubbies.
No.
Fucking idiot. I am pleased to report that the sheer scale of this coast was magnificent and well worth the admission fee of a burnt nose and aching legs. Whilst the dog will forever compare this trek to every other walk and consistently be disappointed, the rest of us thoroughly enjoyed it. Our next journey was to escape the loop and continue to St. Just.
St. Just.
320. The journey to St. Just was presumed to be one of boredom and only soothed by active earphones. Whilst driving along another generic country road, I spotted a beast roaming in a field a few feet away. With some loud persuasion, Dad turned us around and we headed back to take a closer look. After getting out of the car and walking up to the fence, which was more of a natural bush arrangement, we were greeted with an aggressive stare from what I can only describe as a big-ass bull. They were big bulls.
Right.
Whilst
like on Total Wipeout.
Huh?
The big bulls on Total Wipeout.
Yeah, I guess so. Whilst one couldn't give two shits about our analytical presence, the other simply stared at us with control and purpose with more muscles than the ocean floor. That's pretty good.
And
And
if you could have given me a moment to
sorry,
say that was pretty good.
Read it again. With more muscles than the ocean floor.
That's shy, isn't it?
And a head as big as your average bull, the small collection of grass and shrubbery was pathetic when considering...
Sorry, it's a bull with the head of the average sized bull. Brilliant. The sun was as bright as the sun.
Part of these beasts must conjure. Mum thought it would be funny to shout it. Clearly I was the adult here and quickly rushed us on and back into the car.
What happened? Did it start stampede?
Probably didn't do anything.
Yeah.
From violence to history.
You've always been quite a wary boy.
Our next... Don't call me boy. Our next small stop off was a collection of mining ruins just off the main road. After ironically parking in front of a cattle gate, considering our previous experiences not 5 minutes ago, we proceeded along the ruins. Whilst the heap of rock and rubble was pretty in its own way, it didn't have the relevance or scale I was expecting. To me, all that stood was a half-built house in which the owner couldn't be asked to finish. That's one way to put a castle, any sort of ruin.
That's a ruin.
They just couldn't be bothered to finish it.
I don't think they could be. I think they might have completed it at some point.
Not 10 minutes away, a climbing club were jumping off cliffs for fun. I realised the ruins were actually quite adequate. I don't know where the relevance is there.
Well, yeah, you saying that you thought they just didn't finish building it. I had a conversation with a taxi driver the other day.
About building ruins.
Well, no, about...
I've ruined my relationship, build it back up, brick by brick.
The place I work is a very old building. And the cab driver was like, "Oh, how old is that building?" I was like, "Oh, it's a couple of 100 years old." He goes, "So you're telling me that those bricks there on that building there, they've been there for 300?" I was like, "Well, yeah." He goes, "How's that possible?" I was like, "What do you mean?" I'm like, "They maintain it, and things back then were made to last." He went, "Yeah, but what about castles?" I was like, "They've purposely been attacked. That's why they've fallen apart. What do you mean?" Of course they're not still standing, because people have been maintaining them. They've been purposely attacked and, destroyed. And then, luckily, we got to my destination.
And he didn't start kicking the shit out of your building. On purpose, you're attacking it now. 4 o'clock, after seemingly driving forever on the meandering roads, we had reached St. Just, a small, quaint town situated in the middle of nowhere, a stop-off point for travellers journeying into Land's End. Can't say first impressions were fantastic due to an alcohol ban sign presented while I was walking from the car park. Nevertheless, we wandered around.
And as a 19-year-old on holiday with your family, you were desperate for a drink.
I was like, yeah, I need something strong. Some sort of chocolate
Where's
milk.
the watering hole? No alcohol? Fuck.
Yeah, Dry Town, isn't it?
Is that what it says?
Nevertheless, we wandered around even though it's by the sea. Wandered around the silent town centre, sighing at the shops we were familiar with and intrigued by those of local culture. The only unique landmark was a clock tower standing tall over the folk below. I found it surprisingly majestic and served as the only intrigue whilst eating a frozen ice cream tub with a shit plastic spoon.
The way you say it was towering over the folk below, it conjures an image of all of the townsfolk just looking up at the clock, stop, when it chimes the hour, they're all there. To glare at it.
Like fucking Resident Evil. That would have been better off used as a template for a nail salon.
What?
As describing the... eating a frozen ice cream tub with a shit plastic spoon, that would have been better off used as a template for a nail salon. Doesn't quite work, does it?
No.
6 o'clock. This is the end now. You can all be happy.
What, day 2?
Yeah.
So is this only because it's almost an hour? Is this only part 1?
We'll have to continue this some other time. We'll pick it back up in the future.
Yeah.
What do you mean? 6 o'clock after the long but scenic trip back to the cabin, the rest of our day consisted of nothing, followed by nothing. We got home, had some good old reliable pot noodles, finally, and a couple of biscuits. Sandwiches weren't requested due to our bread requiring soaring continuously for a minute due to the fact there were no bread knives present. This complaint rippled through the entire day from Mum and probably the week, hence annoying the remaining family due to the blatant fact that no one actually cares, and that's it. And there you go, that's day 2. I can exclusively reveal to you that there are, in fact...
What didn't you say up top that it was
6
a week?
days.
Yeah, okay. So we've got another 2 episodes to milk
How
out
riveting.
of this. How many pages did you go through there then?
Oh, I'm going to have to double check. We got to page 15.
Okay, so about halfway through.
Yeah. The next chapter is called To the Ends of the Earth. Very exciting for you. It's like Jack and Nori.
It's an exciting title for sure. I don't know how...
Haven't you been...
You say To the Ends of the Earth, you mean Land's End?
Yeah.
Right.
Spoilers.
I mean, that's where it was going.
Who knows?
Well, I know, because you've just said the only reason that we go to this town is to get to Land's End.
That's what you call breadcrumbs.
Right.
And then there was bread in that as well that we were trying to...
Was there?
Yeah.
You had a pie?
No, there was a bread at the end. We were trying to cut bread. Not like metaphorically, like...
You mean break bread?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not even a metaphor. Because they might not actually be breaking bread, but they're sharing food of some kind, so it's not quite a metaphor, is that?
Guess we'll never find out.
I guess not. Maybe we should look up the etymology of to break bread. I assume it's biblical.
It's a good Scrabble word. Yeah.
What, etymology or biblical? Both, really.
Both, really.
Etymology is probably slightly better.
Yeah, I wouldn't know how to spell that, to be honest.
I would say, if we're capping this off.
Yes,
now,
absolutely. We don't want to keep people from their day any longer.
Well, no, that's the beauty of a podcast, that you can just be going about your day. Yeah. Oh yeah, I would like to propose that.
Oh no, please don't. I've had many suitors, and
I'm sure you have. I don't think you've ever even won a suit, let alone suitors.
Ooh, suits you, sir.
Ooh. Or is this a suitor? Is a sutra? It's like a wound.
Oh yeah, sutra, yeah.
Sutra.
Yeah. Like a dressing, is it for a wound?
Yeah, dressing for a wound. Yeah, not
a dressing for a wound.
A view to a kill and a dressing for a wound.
That's when Bond's been really fucked up, and he's just on the table like
just bleeding out.
Dressing for a wound.
Orifice. Is that
Sean Connery?
Daniel Craig. Oh right, okay. Sean Connery. A dressing for a wound.
Dressing for a wound.
Ah, Miss Moneypenny.
What?
I was going to first. that was naff at the end there.
Yeah, cut that out.
Cut that bit. Can we cut this? Because
go on.
This is going to be bad.
Just finish the fucking thing.
That was a reference to when we had L.
Right.
Although we did cut that out. Did we actually cut that out?
Yes.
Did we keep it in? But then we used it for the...
Yeah, we still used it for content.
Everything is content.
Yep.
Everything needs
We
to
have
be
a permanent
reused.
camera in the corner of our room, just every room.
Yeah. It's quite invasive, in fact. Especially when you're taking a shit.
But you never know
but
what
then
might
maybe
happen.
I shouldn't be doing that in the shower.
Exactly.
You know?
Or in the living room.
This place is a prison.
We can't do anything. I got shit in my own living room.
I can't shit in my own living room.
Might as well live in the pissing shed, as Jim Rohn once said. Wait, what are you actually doing?
So I can't shit in the living room, but I can piss in the shed.
Now you're taking the piss. Right. What are you actually
I
trying to
was
say?
going to propose that we should write diaries, and then
Right, thanks for joining.
review like this, because that was over a decade ago. You wrote that.
Yeah.
See what it's like now. Obviously, it'll have to be like during an event or something.
Brilliant. Well,
Like, we can't just day to
not-
day.
yeah, not much
Our
is
day to day lives are fucking boring.
Yep.
Although I say that, I always come out with story. I might do an episode of stories from work,
Yeah.
but I'll just say that they're previous places that I've worked. They won't be. They'll be from where I currently work. But just in case anyone listens.
Well, now you've said it.
My colleagues threatened to listen to the podcast.
Right.
Because she said that our TikToks are very funny.
Well, we should be threatening people to watch our podcast, not the other way around.
No, this is true. I don't know if that's stopped recording. Let me check.
Well, I'm going to cut this out anyway. So.
We're cutting it out.
Well, if it's a little exclusive for everyone, it's just me talking shite.
Oh no, it's still going.
Yeah, what were you saying?
Yeah, no, I think if we're Maybe if there's a trip away, like when we went to London last year. If there's a similar...
Well, yeah, we talk about things we've done, but what's the diary thing about?
Well, this is a diary you've written. I'm saying,
Okay.
why don't we now, if there's a trip or something, or if there's a special occasion coming up, we should both write a diary about the exact same thing.
Right.
Just a day though, not like a,
Right.
And then we can
Compare and
review
contrast.
it. Or if either of us go on holiday, we'll do it again and just, I think it was quite fun because I've quite enjoyed judging your sort of writing prowess.
Yeah, the seeds are there.
Yeah.
Shame.
Unfortunately, nobody watered them for about 10 years, so...
No. Nothing's growing there.
No. Well, no,
anyway,
that was fun. Note. I enjoyed that.
Yeah.
I look forward to part 2.
Yeah.
Of the St.Ives Chronicles.
Yep.
As I'm sure they'll never be known.
That's a shame.
Yeah, I can't wait to get to Land's End. Honestly,
it's going to be crazy.
Yeah, I think we just record these 3 parts in Texas. I assume it's 3 parts. It's a trilogy, obviously.
Is it? Okay.
I reckon we do it. Well, because it's we've done 2 days, and then we'll do another 2 days, and another 2 days.
Yeah, possibly. Yeah.
I reckon we just do them all in tandem now.
People are gonna get.
People will be. They'll listen to this first one and they'll go, "We need to know what happens next." And we'll be like,
right.
"So the topic of this one?" Like, no.
That's true. So next time,
need part 2.
Get ready for part 2.
They'll be desperate. They'll be chomping at the bit. You know.
Which bit?
Well, we don't know because we're only on part 1.
Thanks everyone for listening.
Thank you so much.
And until next time.
Adios.
Woof.